Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer, and I'm here with a new unboxing and my cat. And this time I'm going to unbox Tapestry, the new hype of the moment, the game by Jamie Stonemaier, published by Stonemaier Games, art by Andrew Bosley, and sculpts by Ron Brown. It's also important because there are sculpts in this game. Quite a big box, as you can see. This is the first print. It is numbered, so I apparently got number 14,399 out of 25,000. If you would have number 1, let me know in the comments below. And of course, send me a picture as a proof. So, you can already see a little bit what's in there. So, Tapestry is a civilization game for 1 to 5 players. It plays, according to the box, in 90 to 120 minutes. So a civilization game that plays in 2 hours. Ages 12 and up. Wow, 2, that would be crazy. So you're going to create the civilization with the most storied history, starting at the beginning of humankind and reaching into the future. The paths you choose will vary greatly from real-world history. Your civilization is unique. And then we have a bunch of components listed on the box, but it's an unboxing, so we're going to look at those components ourselves. So we open the box. Yeah, there we go. Some new game smell for you. So first of all, we have, and this is already quite crazy. So this is the rule book, and as you can see, it starts with setup. So 1 page for setup, and you might see that this is very thin because the rulebook is only 4 pages. Crazy. Yeah, I know. So 4 pages in the cool material that also the Wingspan rulebook also had. So this is the rulebook. Crazy. But you also have reference guides, 2 pieces apparently, which show all the technology cards and which show the spots on the 4 action tracks that you will see on the board later. So 2 pieces of those. And then we also have a rule book, or the Ultima book, for if you're playing solo, to see how the Ultima, the artificial intelligence, will play. Also 4 pages for you. So you could say it is an 8 to 10 pages rule book, like that. There is more because apparently there is also a Shadow Empire variant. That's to add in a 2-player game if you want to have more interaction in a 2-human player game. So this is a very simple artificial opponent. Well, I'm curious about it. I've heard decent things about adding it to the game to give you more interaction. We have a bunch of plastic bags to put all the stuff in, and let's see. So these are the dice, and I'm always confused why they do packs like this that you have to throw away. So I'm not so happy with those in the game, but okay, we can live with that. We have these 3 dice. One of them is the technology dice, I believe, and the other 2 are the conquer dice. If you're going to conquer a part on the board, you can roll these dice and get, well, you choose one of the results on both dice. So these are pretty decent quality, very good, nice little dice. All right, then we have cards, and these are the so-called Tapestry cards. And let me see if I can open them for you. There is this thingy to open it, so it should work. And so in this game, you're going to have Tapestry cards that you can play each era, or that you're going through, and you're going to 5 eras. The first time is always Makers of Fire or something like that. And in the future, you can play more of these cards, but some of them you can also use as a counter action when you're getting attacked, which is very minor in this game, though it doesn't hurt you that much. But you also have these trap cards that you can play as a reaction, and there are a number of those in the deck, I think, depending on the number of players. But this goes through the, well, certain things that, well, might happen in your alternative history, in your civilization, the age of discovery, the age of sail, all kinds of ages, the boast of superiority, capitalism, and all that stuff. All unique cards, which is pretty cool. The artwork is nice as well. There you go, militarism, monarchy, that's something new. So a bunch of these, and some small overview cards, which is always useful to have. There's a bunch of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even though you can only play it 5 players. Okay, 6 of them. Well, you guess better more than less. And these, I guess these are the Ultima cards to play solo. All right, then we have the civilizations that you can play, and these are not real civilizations that we know. So no, I don't know, Russian and all and Vikings, and I don't know, but these are, well, like mystics and architects. These are in this world civilizations, and each game you're going to play one of them, and they all have a unique power that they have. I think there are 16 different ones in here, and they are all different. Now, there have been talks about how balanced they are or are not balanced they are. I guess we'll figure out in the future. And the same thing with the Tapestry cards as well. You have to, if you're lucky and have a good synergy between the Tapestry cards you're getting, you might have more chance to winning the game, which of course is not the best thing that can happen, of course, but apparently also there is somewhere in the rulebook a link where you can go to and put in your scores with the with the civilization you played, and maybe also with the Tapestry cards you got, just so they can keep track of it and can make changes where needed in the future expansions. I don't know. All right, what else do we have? Oh, we have more cards. Let's see if we can open it without having to pause the film, of course. And all right, we're there almost. This is the worst part of the video always. Okay, so what do we have here? These are technology cards, so let's show them first. So all these types of different technology, like air conditioning, ammonia, anesthesia, assembly line, bakeries, barns, batteries, calendar, and all that stuff that you can get. Now, it is an alternative world, so you could invent, let's say, the stock market before you get to invent anesthesia, or before you invent vaccines or zeppelins or whatever. It might go anyway. It's your history, which I don't mind, honestly. I like to have one of those alternative stuff. So the next thing here that I have, I got some more cards, and I think these are the Ultima cards. So I don't know what the other things are, but these are Ultima cards that you will use in the solo variant. I guess these as well. I'm not sure what these will happen. This might also be an overview card. So this will show you what the Ultima will do. He has 2 cubes on the board, I think. And depending on these, they will act. There we go. Next, I need my trustworthy knife to get through this plastic here without damaging anything, preferably. And let's see what we have in here. So first of all, we have these player boards. Well, these are, I forgot how it's called. So this is where you will build your buildings in this game on the free spot. So everything with a dot is not free. You cannot build on those things, and you're going to try to fill in complete squares and make rows and columns that will score you points and will give you resources. And it's like this. I have to put it, of course. So you can have mountains, wetland, and every player is going to have a different one. And as you can see, if you complete one of those 3x3 squares, you get a bonus resource of your choice. There we go. So each player will get one of these and try to build as best as they can their own little civilization, of course. All right, what's next? Next we have this board here. This is where the buildings, the special buildings, will go up onto, and you can see how big they are if you're going to place them on one of these. The buildings, already got a preview here. I will show them later. So that's how that looks. You put it next to the game board, and that way you can easily see what you want and what's still available. Next up we have is the player boards. Well, player sheets more. They're not very sturdy. They're not real cardboard. They're thick paper, and these will have your markets and your houses, your farms and your armories that you can build here. And the more you will build, you will take them off here, and you will get more resources in the production phase. It will also show you when you have certain steps in an income phase, and the first tapestry is the maker of fire, and you will put more of these cards during the game. If you're the first to do so in a certain age, you get a resource as well as a bonus. And you have, of course, 5 of these, because you can play up to 5 players. And this one is for the Ultima. If you're playing solo, you are going to use this one for the Ultima player. All right, next we have some punch board. There's not a lot of punch board in this game. All these tiles here, which will make up, mostly these blue ones here, will make up your the tiles that you get to draw to place on the game board to create a new world. Every time it will be a different world. And these are space tiles. If you go up certain tracks far enough, you can go into space as well. These tiles are, well, very decent quality. There's nothing to complain there, that's for sure. So these are those tiles. And of course, the last thing in that piece of plastic is the game board. Now, it's probably going to be hard to show you completely. Let's zoom out a little bit. So this is the game board. You have 2 sides to this board. You have one for 3 to 5 players, or I think 4 or 5 players it is, and one for 1 to 3 players, if I'm not mistaken. So here we go. And as you can see, you have 4 different tracks: exploration, science, military, and technology. And actually that's what you'll be doing the entire game. You're going to go advance on these tracks, paying resources to do so, and gaining bonuses if you do so, and gaining buildings and gaining more resources, scoring points, and all that stuff. There's a lot of things going on in this game, and this is a start world, and you're going to place more of those tiles on these brown spaces. There you go. So that's the board for you. It's a nice looking board, that's for sure. All right, what else do we have? Now we go to this insert right over here. So this is an insert that has some sticky stuff on it, so we need to remove that before we can open it. Oh, yuck. All right, so let's open. Is it on 4 sides? Yes, of course, on all 4 sides. So you can already take a little look at the buildings in this game, folks, at the special buildings. So as you can see, these are pre-painted sculpts of different buildings that you are going to be able to maybe get if you're going fast enough on these tracks that I showed you before. And they will cover up a lot of space on that one piece of board that I already showed you as well. Oh boy, this is work. Okay, so we have, of course, the insert again. So let's do it like this. So let's open this. Let's zoom in a little bit again. So these are the buildings. So apparently this is one of the, probably the last ones that you will get a rocket. But you also have this one here. Looks like some kind of a town hall or whatever. I don't know. So that's why you have that one board. I'm not sure if I can find it quickly. So here we go. I guess this one is, Oh, which one are you? I think there's another. I don't think it's one of these. Some of them you also put next to the game board that you can get. So I guess this one doesn't go there. Does this one go on here? I'm not sure. I have no idea. So I'll have to figure that out. Should have done research before. But of course, it's an unboxing. I haven't seen these before, of course. Yeah, this is the train station. So that's how it will be on the table. And of course, if you want to buy it, you can immediately see how many spots it will take to place it. All right, so that's the special buildings. As you can see, all pre-painted. They look pretty nice. I'm going to admit it's not that awesome, but it looks pretty neat, that's for sure. All right, so what else do we have for each player? We have a bag of these, and again, one of these bags. So why not put it in Ziploc bags immediately? Oh, I have to use my knife again. So these are the towers that you will be... Oh, I cannot open this. Oh. Don't cut yourself, don't cut yourself. Be careful, no blood on YouTube. All right, so these are the towers that we will place when you conquer a space. You have these, and you put them there. They can be toppled, then you lose control over the spot. Well, yeah, every player has a bunch of these in their own color. Let's see if there's purple in here. Nope, Elise is not going to like that. Okay, a bunch of 5 different colors. No purple. All right, so these are the resource track tokens. So these will be placed on your resource track of your player board, right over here, and you will note how many resources of that type you have. As you can see, there are 4 different ones. Don't ask me what they are, I have no idea. All right, next, every player is going to have a bunch of these buildings. So these are the one that I already showed you where they have to go. So we have the markets, the houses, the farms, and the armories. And those are these buildings here. Let's open one of them. There we go. So these small buildings, and they're nice. They're pretty detailed to be so small, as you can see. Even these here, and well, it's pretty cool. So these ones you will be able to build as well, and as shown, they will be mostly played on this board as well, trying to fill up the squares and to make rows and columns and score your points, but also to get more resources when your income phase comes, because you're revealing more stuff that you will be getting. Okay, is there more? Well, the other buildings, of course. Let me show them. There you go. These are the other ones. So they're pretty cool. The details is pretty nice for such small building tokens. All right, that's one. Let's do the other one. So I've shown you all of them. Ta-da-da. This is the next one. I guess these are the... What are these? The houses? I guess just the houses. These gray ones. But as you can see, they have stones and a window and a bucket, I guess. So it's nicely detailed. That's pretty cool. And last but not least, I guess these are the markets. And that's these buildings here. Let's see, with the bags. That's nice. All right, so that's it. That's what's in the box of Tapestry, folks. I'm going to learn this game, hopefully play it soon. If I like it, I might do a solo playthrough, but I'm not promising anything, folks, because this might be heavier than I'm used to playing. But hey, I've got a YouTube channel. This game is the hype, so I could not order it, right? So here you go. Tapestry by Stonemaier Games, unboxed especially for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I will enjoy the game, and thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you got the game as well. Let me know what number you got, and let me know if you played it, what did you think of it. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.